Okay, students, sorry it's taken me so long to get back to you. It's taken forever for these videos to download. All right, we're going to start on page 1045. The guts of this chapter is the appendix, the tables in the appendix, starting on 10-45. This first table, A10-1, is a listing of virtually every conceivable asset that you can think of and what their depreciable life is. The column that we're interested in for purpose of this class is just this center column, general depreciation system. So when we find an asset, we go through these tables, pick out the particular asset, and then find out what its life is based on this center column. Okay? And so we have several pages now of this. The table that you're going to use the most often here is table A10-2. It's a mid-year convention table. And so once we pull out this useful life based on the center column, we're going to come along here and pick out, we're going to use that life and pick out the particular column based on what was in that center column. So and this is a percentage based on the original cost. If you'll total up those percentages, you'll notice that they all add up to 100%. So we're just going to use this whatever column you use, and we're going to take the original cost times those percentages. Okay, so that's table A10-2. Tables 3, 4, 5, and 6 are a set. If I purchase 40% of my assets in the fourth quarter, then I can't use the mid-year convention. I have to use the mid-quarter convention. And so if I have to use the mid-quarter convention because I failed the 40% test, then all assets purchased in the first quarter, we would use table A10-3, second quarter A10-4, third quarter A10-5, and fourth quarter A10-6. And again, these percentages are based then on a mid-quarter convention, which we assume that the assets are placed in service at the beginning of each one of those quarters. And that's why you see, for example, 5-year property goes from 35 to 25 to 15 to 5%. Okay? Table A10-7 is a real estate table. If we are depreciating real estate, we have to use a mid-month convention, and that's why you see these 12 columns. And so you'll notice then that if you look at year 1, month 1, and then look at month 1, year 2, that the year 1 percentage is lower. And that's because I only get depreciation for 11 and a half months in year 1 and a full 12 months then in year 2. Okay, so that's those, and again, it's the original percentage times the original purchase price times those percentages. A10-8 is a non-residential real estate placed in service before May 13th, 1993. You probably won't use this table very much. And in other words, this is commercial real estate. And then A10-9 then is commercial real estate after 1993. So this is going to be the table. You're not going to use A10-8 very much, but A10-9. A10-10 is a maximum amount that I can depreciate cars. And so when I calculate a depreciation amount based on the percentages, then I have to check that and confirm that I haven't exceeded those maximum depreciation amounts. And we're not going to worry about table A10-11. That's for another class. That's for the advanced tax class. So there it is. There is the guts of the chapter. Make sure you read about section 179 and bonus depreciation. And with that, I'm going to upload this video, and I'll talk to you tomorrow night. Thank you very much. Bye.